expensive. We're staying at room 13. Usually airy and usually very, and that's just how my life goes. And I don't ever try to dress to impress. Fuck you, preppy asshole. On the 14th floor and a bathroom door don't lie. So happy we don't gotta worry about the cops. We could all get arrested for this, but when the bodies mix, I don't give a shit tonight. Alright. She walks in the bedroom fast, despite all the noise from the crowd. Now she's bedless on the bathroom sink. Her mother would be so proud. Gets on a deed and there's a line to go pee, but the bathroom looks like a war zone.
Welcome in to episode 71 of Phired Up, presented by Belly Up Media. Check them out at bellyupsports.com. You could also check out all the good stuff we have going on our site, firedupsports.com. Just did a little redesign over the weekend, and it looks clean. It looks good. Everything's looking good over there. Hopefully, when we start ramping up the football coverage over there. So, I'm Mike Gilletto. Joining me as always is Dom Console. Dom, what's going on, dude?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. No more Sundays without football. No more. We also have Chris Lucia joining us. Chris, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Not much. It's good. We're ramping up football, and it's a good time. A lot of good college games going on this weekend. It was a fun weekend.
And you know what the beginning of football season means too.
What's that?
And
Postseason baseball.
That is true. That is true. End of summer. Yep. And listen, that's a great transition into our sponsor, because Smooth Sack Summer is slowly coming to an end. If you haven't been escaping for the summer sun, it's not too late to sweep your sack of those pesky pubes. As summer comes to an end and we enter fall, keep your boys clean and fresh just in time for a fresh ball fall. I like that. The leader in below the waist grooming is here to make sure your pubes feel smoother than a beach ball and smell fresher than your girl's pumpkin spice. Start the new season the right way and join over 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free shipping worldwide with the code FIREDUP at manscaped.com. The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need to keep your sweet sack in check. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. The Lawnmower 4.0 features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 has a 7,000 RPM motor, a new multi-function on-off switch that can engage a travel lock, and gives you the ability to turn on the 4000K LED spotlight on and off so you need a more precise shave. Then I mentioned this trimmer is waterproof too. Whether you're hopping in the shower or hitting up the lake, this razor will devour even the strongest pubes. Now that your sack is smooth, lather up with the Manscaped liquid formulations to get that fresh ball fall freshness. The Crop Preserver ball deodorant to stay cool in the heat. Their soothing aloe vera formula is the best in the business for below the waist freshness. And the clear drying formula keeps your sack looking and smelling good. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to the Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bags that'll bring your comfort to another level at home and on the go. Keep yourself groomed from head to toe with the Shears 2.0, a luxury nail grooming kit. This kit includes stainless steel nail cutters, tweezers, and grooming scissors. With the Performance Package, your balls will be ready to impress, but make sure you cover the rest with the Shears 2.0. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code FIREDUP at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code FIREDUP. Keep things smooth and fresh as we say sayonara to smooth ball summer and enter fresh ball fall. I like it. I'm going to coin that. Fresh ball fall.
It's a tongue twister.
It is. There was a lot going on in that read, I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Again, I mentioned football, and we'll get into that a little later. But
really quick,
yeah, go for it.
And so I'm going to kind of go back to the Manscaped thing real quick. You know what? I want to get your guys' take. I'm anti pumpkin spice. Because I don't like I love the smell. I don't like pumpkin, like the taste.
Pumpkin bread. Have you ever had pumpkin bread? Or
I don't like
pumpkin
cinnamon.
custard?
Anything that's ever been pumpkin, like I've never. I've obviously tried stuff that are pumpkin but I just don't. I don't like. I love the smell of cinnamon. I wish I liked it. I just don't like it that much. So like anything pumpkin, I've eaten or drink or whatever.
See, I like the
I've
taste.
never.
I like the taste of pumpkin stuff, like pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie. I had a delicious pumpkin cookie over the weekend.
But it's got cinnamon
some place
in
in
it.
Cherry Hill. Yeah, I guess there's a sprinkle of cinnamon. in
Yeah.
it. But to be honest, I've never had like a pumpkin spice from like a
drink?
Starbucks or a Dunkin'. Yeah, I've never had
Right.
that before.
Yeah,
But
me neither.
I'm anti pumpkin everything. So
That
like
sounds like a you
because
problem. Pumpkin pie is delicious.
I listen. I'm in the minority. I know that. I mean, like, I got a lot of issues, but like, but you know, I don't
That
know.
could be a whole
I just
show.
don't like cinnamon. Oh, it could be. Oh man, I don't know about show. We have to do like an 8-season, 20-episode.
It'd be like
show here.
Yeah, it'd be like The Last Dance.
Yeah.
Or the captain.
That's great. But yeah, you're. I think you're in the minority, Dom. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
'Cause
no, absolutely.
pumpkin flavored things are delicious.
Yeah, no, I don't like cinnamon.
I
That's
love
the issue.
cinnamon.
I do.
wish
love,
I did.
love cinnamon too.
I wish I did. It
Like
smells like I
cinnamon
love
rolls.
The
You
smell.
could get me started on stuff.
Dude, you
with
don't
cinnamon.
eat cinnamon rolls?
No,
Right, they're delicious.
What?
Like
I don't like cinnamon.
like a Cinnabon.
Cinnabon,
No,
yeah.
I don't
Incredible.
like cinnamon.
That's a you problem. You're gonna have to change
It's horrible, dude. Like I smell it, I'm like, I wish I loved this
that.
because it smells delicious.
You know who who also doesn't like September. Speaking of pumpkin spice things, the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're anti. They're anti.
They're anti-September,
Anti-fall,
anti-fall,
yeah.
exactly. And they're still in a playoff spot. So, do we want to go full doom and gloom? I don't think we're there yet. But that was an embarrassing road trip out west. Just all around, it was so bad. The 7 games or whatever they played out there, it was bad.
I think I said on the show last week, like if you go into the Arizona series and you sweep them, you can take 2 out of 3 from the Giants. Like you can lose one of those games. It's but then you what do they lose 2 out of 3 to the Diamondbacks,
And then
right?
all 3 to the
Yeah.
Giants.
So like after game 2, you're sitting there saying you have to win the next 4. Like you have to sweep the Giants and you have to beat Arizona going into that 3rd game. Would they win like 18-5 or 18-3?
Yeah, the third
That
game.
game.
18-2, yeah.
18-2, and then you go into that Giants series. Like you kind of have to sweep them. Thankfully, Milwaukee lost a lot this past week.
It's a good thing San Diego and Milwaukee, neither team wants to win.
But you could have gained like serious ground against them too if
Yep.
you won those games.
Did last week we're on this, and I'm like saying, yeah, every time because I'm watching the game as I'm going, I'm like, oh, Phillies are up 5-0, 6-0,
Yeah.
7-0.
Yeah.
I go to bed 7-0. I wake up, I'm like, all right, 13-7. Like, are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Dude, did I hear that right? Or did I see that right? That's like the biggest deficit or the biggest comeback in Arizona history.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd believe it.
Yeah. I mean, they've only been around for what? 30-ish or 25 years, 30 years, somewhere in between
It's
that.
the
But
early
like,
90s, right?
yeah, like early to mid
95.
'90s.
I
So
think it was 95.
yeah, so yeah, it's 27 years, 26, 27 years. So like, that's kind of crazy. It's only a 7-run, right?
Oh, this sounds delicious. Apple cinnamon moonshine, Michael says. That will change your mind about cinnamon,
Okay,
Dom.
I listen.
That sounds incredible. But sorry to
No, it's
No,
all right.
wait, hold up. Now I'm getting back on that. No fireball for you, Dom.
No, absolutely not. That's the one thing I will not drink. You put a drink on my face, I'm gonna drink it.
except
No
for
matter
Fireball.
except Fireball. Yeah, I'll throw it right in the trash.
Fair enough. The one bad thing that happened over the West Coast trip is the pitching was just invisible. Like over the 6 games, they let up an average of 8.3 runs per game. Like that is dreadful.
Not good. No bueno.
And then you're missing Wheeler. What did
Yep.
Nola pitch the second game? It was like nothing in the second or the third, and then I think it was a leadoff double in the second or third, whatever it was, and they erupted for like 6 runs
Yep.
So-
That game he had a scoreless first, and then he scored 5 in the second.
in the second. Okay, so it's 5.
So he
All right.
he scored he pitched 4
What did
innings.
Christian Walker hit like a double? to start that off or something?
I don't have that.
Okay.
I just have Nola's stat line. 4 innings pitched, 10 hits, 8 earned runs.
Yeah.
Not good. And
No.
Ranger Suarez, I mean, he played all right yesterday.
He started fine early on, and then his trouble comes in the 4th, 5th, 6th inning, like they always do.
Who was that third game? Who pitched that third game against Arizona?
Against Arizona, who was that?
Who was it?
Was it Gibson?
Maybe
The game they won 18-2.
No, he had. I think
the
he
game they
pitched
won
Saturday.
18-2.
Yeah.
It was Falter,
That's right. He's the only guy that's actually pitching consistently here,
and he stinks. Like,
Yeah.
I'm being honest. Like,
Right.
He's a minor.
He's what
league
he
arm.
is. Right.
Yeah.
And
He's been pitching really good though.
It's a joke.
Lately.
Kyle Schwarber in left field, such a joke.
Yeah, and
Did
then
you guys
you
watch-
lose Castellanos.
I know. Did you guys? I was watching the game on Saturday. The first missed play, he's in left field, and he like misreads the ball. He comes running all the way in, then has like turn around, like jump. It goes over his head,
Oh.
and then there's a liner, and he's up. He's up in the air. He's got his glasses, and then he puts his glove up to block the sun, and then he shies down and drops right next to him. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, and then there was another bad one on Sunday. Maton in right field, late in the game, important out, and just misjudged it.
Is Maton's not an outfielder, is he?
He's pegged as like a utility guy. I mean, you should.
Yeah,
be a little...
but it's just. I understand they have injuries. I'm not saying. I'm just saying like they just keep putting non-outfielders in the outfield,
yeah.
and it's just like, what do you think's gonna happen? You know, like not you guys, but like. What do the Phillies think is going to happen? Like,
not only that,
putting non-outfielders out there, Kingery and all these guys that they've tried to just force in the outfield. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, and then they'll put Veerling at third base.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He'll make one good play, and then I'll make 3 really bad plays at third.
Yep.
Like, it's just, you're putting these guys out of position. And I get it. Like, it's drastic right now. Like, it's extreme with the injuries that they have, and like especially in the outfield. But I don't know. They really don't have anybody that can come up and play the outfield for a few days.
And I hate Gabe, guys. Like, I
didn't watch it all this weekend.
I love Gabe Kapler. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
I didn't know he had that hand tattoo.
What is it?
It looks bad.
Okay. I'll be honest. I didn't see this hand tattoo.
Mike, pull it up. Just pull it up and share it.
All right, I'll try.
And just look up Gabe Kapler hand tattoo. I was like, I thought something was on his hand. Like, his hand was like jacked. I thought it was defined muscles. It's not. He's got a tattoo on his hand.
He's got muscles on his muscles.
It's gonna be hard to see.
Yeah.
Hold on, where is it at? All right, hold on. Wait, where did it go? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's real tiny. So hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll try to get it up.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them, Dom. I think Bryce, you pay all that money. I need you, buddy. I need you. OT's actually been pretty decent.
Right.
He's stepping it up, but Segura, like, come on, dude.
To be honest, I haven't been able to watch like.
Well, West Coast is hard.
Yeah, West Coast is tough. But on the weekend, like, it's a little bit easier. But I've had a funky week this week, so I really didn't get to like actually like, dig in to watch them. I tuned in here and there, but
yeah, I'm just hoping that they are able to get into the postseason at this point.
No, they'll get in. It's actually probably going to be tougher for them not to get in than.
I don't know if you guys can see this here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Can you zoom in?
Not really. Hold on. Let me see if I can try this. Wrong page.
He looks like a hipster from Brooklyn.
Yeah, exactly.
I zoomed in.
Like the 45-year-old guys that like have tattoos and like the tight shirts and the tight pants with like the like slick back hair, who like think they're like 22, but like really they're like 43.
It's a rose on his hand.
He kind of looks like
there we go. It's a little zoomed in.
Like a greaser.
Yeah.
I love me some Gabe Kapler. I'll be honest. I'm probably in the minority.
You're definitely in the minority. It's not even close.
I also think he kind of got a raw deal here.
But you hate Bryce Harper and Nick Sirianni.
Hates them.
No, I don't hate
Despises
Bryce.
them.
No, I love Bryce Harper.
Despises Bryce.
I said it before. I love Bryce
Gabe,
Harper.
hates Bryce. That's not.
I love Bryce Harper. Sirianni annoys me. Like that I'll agree with.
But
Yeah,
you
sure.
love Gabe Kapler. This is it's crazy.
Yeah, I love Gabe Kapler. I think he's
Crazy.
great.
It's crazy.
I'm alone 100%. I get it.
I really couldn't care less about Gabe, honestly. Like, I don't love him. I don't like him or dislike him. I don't know.
He was just there.
Yeah.
That's like Pete McCannon. He was just there.
Yeah.
Ryan Sandberg.
Well, Sandberg, Sandberg, I think, the fact that he just like wanted to leave kind of like in the middle of the season. Yeah. I think that leaves a bad taste in your mouth, but.
So back to the Phillies, I feel like I kind of got to ask the question. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But say this team does indeed have another September collapse, and they do somehow miss the playoffs after all this, after the season they had. What's next? Like, what do they do? I don't know if they really can do anything, but what's next for the Phillies if they somehow miss the playoffs?
If they miss the playoffs, they're going to get a new manager.
Yeah, that dude's.
Well, yeah, that probably.
If they get in, so okay, I think he brought this up. Rob Thompson brought this up a couple weeks ago, that they have to interview people even if, because he's the interim head coach or whatever or manager.
Yeah.
They like by the rule have to interview other candidates. So, yeah, I don't know. I think if they collapse, I think they're gonna go with a new manager. I couldn't. I mean, they're gonna add. They have to, you know.
Yep.
But I don't think it's gonna be drastic. I really don't.
Trey Turner? You don't think they'll go get Trey Turner?
Nah, I don't think so.
I was having this conversation. Do they re-sign Reese?
No.
Is he a free agent or?
Yeah,
I
he's
believe
done.
so, yeah.
Okay. See, I really think it's all going to depend. Like, I don't think it's like.
Well, I'm talking if they miss the playoffs, I don't think they resign him. No.
If they
I
don't,
think it's really going to depend.
we're going.
On what though? Depending on what?
Like what? Like I don't think it's going to be one of those things where like there's going to have to be a plan in place to replace him.
Would it be JT to go to first?
And who's catching?
Or Schwarber going to first?
Okay, I don't hate that.
Maybe. But then who plays left?
I'd rather
And
Schwarber
go out and get a
first.
left fielder, right?
Well, Castellanos can play left.
Can he though?
Schwarber can't either, to be honest.
Right, but the going into this year, the idea was that Harper plays right, Schwarber and Castellanos switch off and left. Obviously, with the Harper injury, they both have had to play the field. So you want to try to go in next year thinking, well, I don't even think Harper is going to play the field next year much either.
I was just going to I was going to say probably not. Like at least to start the year, because like
Right.
the reports
Especially
are
if he
like,
has
maybe
a
Tommy,
surgery.
maybe Tommy John
Yeah.
is what I'm hearing.
Like Tommy John, like he may miss the first.
He might be
month
out
of
till like
season.
I was just saying like June or July.
Yeah, like he might miss the first month or two, and then when he comes back, he probably isn't going to play the field. So
Like, I was say he'll be able to swing the bat probably to start the season, but
yeah.
Do they?
But going back to that point though, I'm not against Schwarber trying out at first, or even Castellanos, whatever you want to do. They're obviously they have to bring in a left fielder then.
Yeah.
Or I mean, we saw him a little bit this year, Derek Hall. I mean, you can put him somewhere and but try him out at first.
I just don't think he's a
major leaguer.
I think he's just a bench
yeah,
player.
Probably.
Tommy Joseph.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aaron
Like-
Nola. Are they re-signing Nola?
I think they do.
I think they have to.
Yeah. I think they re-signed Nola.
Do they go get another pitcher and Nola slides to your 3? Or is Nola your 2?
I mean, who you getting that you're sliding into the top 2?
Who's out there, Mike?
I'd have to look. Hold
We
on.
did this a couple weeks ago. But I don't think it's too hard to tell what they're going to do because I don't like there's so many different moves that they have to do. I don't think it's going to be like if they go in one direction, all the dominoes are going to fall. You know what I mean? Like if they don't sign
And
a certain player,
lot
I think it's going to be different for a lot of different spots. I do.
And the free
makes any
agents,
sense.
the free agents for the most part are all kind of like over the hill type guys. I mean, David Price, Chris Sale, Jacob DeGrom.
There's a couple good guys out there.
Justin
this year.
Verlander. Like DeGrom and Verlander obviously are studs, but Verlander's 40. DeGrom's 35
and-
with arm issues.
But DeGrom's going to get what Scherzer got. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
He's going to get a lot of money. At
Carlos
old age.
Rodon, which I really like a lot. If they could get him
I
in
love
the
Carlos
top 2,
Rodon.
I'd be fine
Yeah,
with
he's
that.
good.
But is he
Syndergaard,
really a 1 or 2?
absolutely. I would say he's
You
1
think?
or 2. Yeah, I would say so.
What are his stats? Like for his career.
His career, I think he's having a down year this year. I could look at his stats.
I thought he was having a good year. What?
Was he?
Yeah,
Hold
because
on.
wasn't he at the trade deadline? Wasn't he a name at the deadline? He was having a great year.
So last year he had a 2.37 ERA. This year he's at 2.92, so he's actually really good this year. Yeah,
So-
not as
so
good as last year. But
what?
still
How
pretty
old
good.
is he?
29.
Okay.
Minea out there, right, Mike?
He's not on the list that
Who's
I
that?
see. at least
Sean
not-
Minea.
Oh yeah, he is. Yep,
Minaya,
he is.
yeah.
Yes, he is.
I think
30 years
Montas is too. If I'm
old.
Is he? Frankie?
no, maybe he's not. Maybe he's not.
No, I don't see him. But some other names, Syndergaard, if they want to bring him back.
But that's the thing. It's it's not going to. To me, it's going to be like one move is a domino effect. Like I don't know. It's really going to depend. I still think it's too early to tell too. Like I don't know.
An interesting name is Luis Severino. From the
What's he
from-
been
from
doing?
The Yankees.
He's been hurt a lot. in
He's
his
been
career.
hurt. He comes back. He has a rehab. I know this because on my fantasy team. He has a rehab assignment Wednesday, and then he comes back shortly after.
What do his numbers look like for his career?
So
He's like what, 28, 29?
He's 28, yes. But he's also had some injuries.
Right. Over years too. It's not just
over a few years. This year he was a 3.45 ERA. He only pitched in 4 games last year. So that doesn't really count.
What about before that?
2019 he only played in 3 games.
Yeah.
So I think he had Tommy John in between 2019 and 2021.
Maybe you give him a shot on a cheap 1 year.
Exactly. 2018 3.39, 2017 2.98 ERA. So
Yeah.
like his ceiling's probably right around a 3 ERA guy. But he's shown it in the past,
yeah.
and
That's not bad.
But I don't know if that's better than Nola.
three.
I don't know if it's better than Nola either.
And I would try to I would like them to get a top end guy.
If you get a guy better than Nola, I think Carlos Rodon's that guy.
I
Okay,
agree.
it's possible.
I like Rendon.
Because other than that, there's really not much out there unless you go give DeGrom a 2-year deal or whatever.
Are they fully out on Judge? You think, what do you think about Judge coming here?
Oh,
DH
man.
Nah, I don't think so.
yeah,
I don't
see it.
here's the thing. I don't think they're gonna pay for position players. I really don't. I don't think they're gonna pay big money. I think if they're gonna pay big money, it's for pitchers.
Could be. I wish they go get Trey Turner. I would love Trey Turner here.
I would love Trey Turner too. I just don't think it happens. I really don't. I just don't think they pay for position player. They did it
What?
this offseason.
Well, they do it kind of every year. It wasn't that long ago where they signed Bryce Harper for $330 million.
Yeah,
no, I know, but
which
So they
now
didn't do it.
that
but now you have him,
friendly.
Castellanos, and Schwarber.
Sure, yeah, but if you could put Schwarber at first, and you let Reese walk, and you got money to go and get
And this is assuming that Schwarber is good enough to play first. Too.
Sure, he's played first in his career. Hasn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Like, he's comfortable
What's he
with
played? How many games has he played at first base?
it. Not have to check
Legitimately,
That. It's a good question. I have no idea.
Didn't he come up as a catcher?
yeah.
I'd have to look.
So I would give it a shot if he was up for it, and the Phil, I just don't want to sit here and say, oh well, Schwarber's going to go to first. That fixes that problem. He sure hits like a first baseman.
Yeah, he has the body type.
So since 2015, he's played a total of, it's not a good number, 11 games at first
Yeah,
base.
no, I was going to say like 14.
11 since 2015.
But again, that's just assuming that he's going to be willing, able to play first.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know.
But
I honestly, I would probably think of Castellanos at first before Schwarber. Really, because at least he's played the infield.
Yeah,
He came up as a third baseman.
Yeah, third base is nothing like first, but
Why not?
yeah,
Way easier to play first than third.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, sure, yeah, no, it definitely is. I agree with you there.
I know this is going to sound crazy. Do you try Harper at first?
I don't think there's any way he plays the field at the beginning, at least halfway through the year.
But is
I don't
that,
think
is
they're
that
gonna.
kind of could happen? Harper go to first? I would love JT to go to first for his knees.
Yeah, but the problem is you just traded the guy supposedly that was supposed to be behind him in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Also, too, again, I'm going to go back to the old baseball, thinking. He just doesn't hit like a first baseman does.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
remember what happened to Mauer? That dude's career went
Right.
down because he couldn't. He played
And
catcher.
and at that point, if you're going to say JT play first, I think I'd rather keep Hoskins at a decent number.
Yeah.
'Cause at least he hits 30 homers. I mean, his average is down, but the thing with Hoskins that drives me crazy about a first baseman is this guy. What's he, a 230 career hitter, 240 career hitter? But like, it's because he walks so much, so he has he's not able to, like, not that he's not able, but like he just doesn't swing the bat as much as he walks, and like
Right.
his average won't go up because he doesn't swing because he takes walks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's the worst leadoff hitter in the league. That's just me.
Who, Hoskins? I'm
I'm
talking
sorry. I
about
thought we were
Hoskins.
talking about Schwarber.
No,
Sorry.
no,
No,
Oh, my bad. You're talking
Schwarber
about
don't walk.
Well, he doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He strikes out.
He walks more than he hit. Like it's too. Sorry, I got sidetracked. A 200 hitter should not be a leadoff batter.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But also, you can't complain too much. He's not Ryan Howard, where it's 45 homers and 140 RBIs. But at least, what's he got? 36 homers, whatever it
36,
was.
Yeah, I believe right around there.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't. That's the thing is, if he's hitting third or fourth or fifth, his RBIs he might have 20 more RBIs than
Exactly.
what he has now. So
Exactly.
He tripled on Saturday. He hit a triple.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed
he had a
that.
triple a couple weeks ago too.
Just him rounding the bases is just,
Oh man,
it's hilarious.
that is funny. All right, you guys got anything Phillies wise before we move on to the Eagles?
I just want to say,
Yeah, go for it.
I am not. I think it's going to be harder for them to miss the playoffs than to make it.
I agree because Milwaukee's just stinks.
They're so bad.
They're so bad. I agree.
The East, the NL, not the NL East, but the NL in general is just not that good. And I'm not worried yet, but I'm on the roller coaster, and it's starting to. We're starting to get to the top,
Yeah.
and it's like,
shaking.
yeah, it's like,
Final
it's like,
destination.
are we gonna go down for a big drop, or are we gonna like?
And the thing that's
Is
kind
there
of
gonna
in
be
their-
more of going up? You know what I
Right.
mean?
And the thing that's kind of in their favor is the next 9 games are played against the Marlins and Nationals.
But here's the thing, though. It's like last
I
week.
know.
Last week we were saying like they're probably gonna go like what did they have 3-3 against
3-3.
Arizona and San
Yep.
Fran?
Yeah.
We thought they were gonna go what like 4-2, 5-1,
All right.
and what did they do? They went
1-5.
6. Yeah, 1-5. So like. I can't sit here and say like, oh yeah, they're gonna go 7-2 in the series, or like 8-1 or 6-3, like confidently. I really can't,
Yeah.
especially against
No.
the Marlins. Like,
I know.
The Marlins play them hard, man. I will say that. Like the
Yeah.
Marlins,
And you gotta
they
face
always have trouble with the
them.
Marlins. Except-
Alcantara.
Yeah, but they beat him
Yeah.
3 times already. I don't have any issues with Alcantara. They can figure him out for some reason. It's the one guy they can beat.
so I'm just saying, I'm not going into these 2 series thinking they're gonna lose, but I'm also not going into thinking, yeah, this is no problem. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I'm so freaked out. My Alexa
Buckle
just
up.
started talking out of
Yeah, I
nowhere.
heard her.
Yeah, I just had to
I
mute
thought
my
it was your
mic.
mistress.
No, it was not. It was the Alexa started talking, and I don't know. I didn't say anything. I don't think.
Dude, I think Chris had a couple bumps in the back too. I don't know, man.
That
I
was,
don't know.
it was
We might have some ghosts.
my wonderful wife refilling my water.
Ah, there you
Oh,
go. Shout out.
That's clutch.
Yeah.
That's clutch. That's clutch. All right, you guys want to move on to some football talk?
Yeah, let's do it.
Also, depending on how things go here, we might have a surprise at the end of the show.
Uh-oh.
I might be doing the glizzy straw. We'll see what
No,
happens.
you're not. There's no might. There's no might be.
All right. I have it sitting upstairs. The wife's gonna bring it down in a little bit. We'll figure it out. But at the end of
We
the
were supposed to do this last week, and
I know. At the end, we'll do it at the end of the show because I don't want to sit here with the nasty ass. I
Yeah,
assume it's gonna be
yeah.
nasty. The nasty taste in my
watch
mouth.
it be the greatest thing you ever like.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy might be onto
drank /
something.
ate. Yeah.
He might be onto something.
So wait, is it gonna be like a cooked hot dog? Is it gonna be a cooked
It is.
one or?
It is cooked because we had
Okay.
hot dogs. We had hot dogs for dinner.
I was gonna say,
grilled
I
up
kind
some
of want you to
hot
want you
So-
to like bite into it too, like
after it's like
Yeah.
soaked.
look. Well, here's the thing, okay?
Okay.
So I'll let you take the sip, and if you don't like it, I'm fine with you being done. Like at least you tried it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
If you like it and you want to drink it, go for it. But either way, I need a bite.
you need a bite. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems
bite.
fair, right?
That's
One
fair.
bite.
Absolutely fair. Absolutely, that's fair. So that'll be towards the end of the show.
And to all the listeners and viewers, Mike tried to get out of this today, but Chris and I didn't let him do it.
I don't know
Yeah.
that I tried to get out of it. I just
You
said
said, I
I don't.
might do it. And I'm like, we're
Yeah,
like,
I said
nah.
I'm unsure if
no
I
way.
actually. I said I'm unsure if I actually want to do it.
And I'm so happy
Um,
Chris brought it up too, because we talked about the our and we'll get into it in a little bit, but against the spread, and
It's back, baby.
I think
Back.
Chris said, "What are the rules?" And then, by the way, Glizzy show,
straw.
yeah, I'm so happy he brought it up because I forgot.
Oh, I totally forgot. So, So thanks, Chris. Appreciate you.
Gotcha, no problem.
Listen, anything for clicks. I said last week, anything for views. So I'm perfectly fine with it. Let's get into.
We can
the
get
E-
wild. I mean,
Exactly.
anything for clicks.
Yeah, well, yeah. YouTube and Facebook rules might,
Dude,
might
I
ban
don't
us
know.
from doing some sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, our buddy Douglas over here. He's got some ideas. So I don't know if I can
Yeah,
share.
and all of his ideas involve torturing me.
Well, if someone's got to be the sacrificial lamb,
That's
Right.
true. It's a good point. It's a good point.
Sell your soul.
Absolutely. The Eagles were awfully busy. And the one move that kind of headlined it all was Chauncey Gardner-Johnson from the Saints and the 7th for a 5th and a 6th round pick. And then I guess as a corresponding move, they kind of released Anthony Harris. We could get into that later. But Gardner-Johnson,
Are we going to talk about the other trade too?
I mean, it's a minor trade. The Rager
Okay.
trade.
What is that? Is that
mean,
really minor? You think? We didn't get much, but I'm just saying. Like, I think it's a pretty.
yeah,
I
you
mean-
cut him. He's no longer here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what trading Rager, it signifies
Dude,
more than
we-
it actually like matters or whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I said it last week or the week before, or I've said it on the show before. Chris and I literally went to the when they played Washington on Tuesday night, and they booed him for almost scoring.
Scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, he was like on the 1 yard line, and they booed him.
Yep.
So like,
How ironic that he goes and teams up with Justin
yeah.
Jefferson.
Yep.
And then Ortega-Whiteside goes up before he gets cut, but teams
With
up with
Metcalf.
PK.
With
Yeah.
Metcalf, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, I mean, everybody knew Rager was eventually going to either be cut or traded. So
Yeah, they only have 4 receivers right now on their active roster.
yeah.
we love that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. But I want to talk about Gardner-Johnson a little bit. I guess he slots into the safety spot. And it seems I'll be honest, I didn't really know a whole bunch much about him. I did a little bit of research after they made the trade, and seems like he's just a shit talker, which I like to see. He gets in people's faces. He's not afraid to talk shit. But I guess the one concern I have is he doesn't have a ton of safety experience in the NFL. He's kind of been their cornerback.
Yeah,
He's been the slot cornerback
Yeah.
there. And Gannon has said before that slot cornerback technique and safety technique are pretty much the same technique. That dude's good. He's good.
Yep.
I'm excited to see him back at safety and giving Epps some help back there. I think it's a great move. And what a great move by his agent, because slot corners make so much less than
Yeah.
safeties.
Oh,
So
sure.
He's going to get paid.
Do you think it's by
Also-
the Eagles?
I do think the Eagles are going to resign.
yeah. I don't think they make that trade without. I mean, Howie Roseman
you
kind
didn't
of
give
said
up
in the press
much,
conference
but-
too. Yeah, but still, I think Roseman said in the press conference basically like if you think we just made this trade, and we didn't know how much money he wanted,
Yeah.
like, what is this amateur hour like?
Oh, yeah.
So the biggest thing with he goes by CJ, right?
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
CJGJ.
Yeah, this is gonna be
I-
this is gonna
I
be
think my
tough.
nickname for him might just be R2D2. I like that a lot better.
Okay.
We'll just call him R2D2 because it's a lot easier and it rolls off the tongue a lot easier.
The
And it's
first
four
thing
let-
that
four initials. Go ahead.
the first thing that comes out of my mouth when I want to say it is CJ Chauncey, but that's his first name is
His
Chauncey
first name's Chauncey. Yeah,
Gardner Johnson, right?
correct.
Yeah, CG.
Okay. Okay, so Garner Johnson.
CGJ, but he also goes by CJ. So CJ GJ.
Right. Okay.
It's a lot of just sounds in it.
Right. CJ Garner Johnson. Okay.
So R2D2.
So the biggest thing that I see in his game, and it works out perfectly with the Eagles. What do the Eagles love at safety? The guy like Malcolm Jenkins, who can cover the tight end, can play up on the on the line of scrimmage, can play back, can tackle, will be out there every play,
and can be a leader too.
Right.
Like Malcolm.
So and it's also pretty cool that his grandpop, he said his grandpop is a big Eagles fan. He's got some family up here too. He didn't know until after the trade.
Yeah, and we got him from the Saints. Like, we just keep taking their.
Yeah. Dude, they asked Roseman in the press conference too last week, like we keep making trades with the Saints, like, he's like, yeah, we're just, sometimes you just have good relationships with people in the league, and we have a good relationship and we talk.
Yeah.
So, I think we'll get into that. Never mind. Go ahead.
What I like about him is that he's got that attitude. Like, he's got that I'll get up in your face. What I heard was I saw this on Twitter. I don't know if it's true, that the reason why contract extensions stalled was him and Michael Thomas got into it at practice.
Really?
And he had gotten into it with him like 2 years ago in practice, where they like got into blows over it. Did you guys see like 2 years ago when the Bears player just socked
yeah.
Like, did you see that?
Yeah.
No, sock Michael Thomas.
Oh no, CJ
Garner Johnson.
Oh really?
He's down the field on his guy.
He's in the slot.
Yeah, he's trying to shed his thing. The wide receiver goes up
on the outside. Totally different. There's a totally different guy on him.
He goes and looks around to make sure he looks at him and just cracks him right in the face. And then he turns around and he hits him again right in the face.
Dude. So like the Bears, exactly, hits him in the face. Dude, he looks around. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then it gets hit again.
So he took it. He took it well.
Oh yeah, he's one of those guys like kicking
because he's not a big dude either, right?
No.
Yeah, he's kind of on the smaller side.
McLeod-esque.
I think that's why he was supposed to be like a second round pick, and I think that's why he fell a little bit.
What, he fourth?
Yeah, fourth rounder. Just based on size alone.
Yeah,
because he's a very good player. It's just the size, I think, scared people.
Yeah.
So and I think Roseman said in the press conference too, which I had said in our text message, our group chat, that the Eagles definitely were interested in him. Was 2018 or 19 draft out of Florida? Like, the Eagles were definitely like things they've had meetings with him and brought him in and stuff like that. Like, so the Eagles were definitely interested. And I think Roseman kind of said that in the press conference, whereas when he was coming out, we were interested. So
yeah. I love the kicking of did you see when he kicked the Falcons logo?
Yeah.
And then you didn't see that, Dom?
No. Yeah, I saw.
They're playing the Falcons and he went over, like, must have had a big defensive stop, and then he starts punching the logo and then he kicks it.
Oh, okay.
And then getting up in Brady's face like that.
Yeah. I was just saying, imagine him doing that in Dallas.
Did you see my tweet over the weekend? I think it was over the weekend or last week, whenever they made the trade. About
you tweet a lot.
I do tweet a lot. That is true. But it was the picture of him kicking the Falcon logo. But I photoshopped it a little bit.
Little Cowboys.
I did, yes.
Okay.
See if I can find it. Here it is. I found it. Let me try to share this here. Doing shit on the fly here.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a good asset moving forward, a leader going forward. You know what I was listening to today?
There you go.
That's pretty good, Mike.
Not bad, right?
No, it's not bad.
Not bad.
I would have liked if you could have photoshopped the Eagles green on them. And...
Yeah, I wasn't doing all that. That took me about 30 seconds.
The Brady thing is great too.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. He's just smiling in his face.
Yeah. And Brady just turns around. He's like, "What the fuck?
What is going on with this guy?" I was listening today. Do you know if Jalen Hurts doesn't pan out, that 2019 draft will go down as the Eagles' worst draft ever?
Okay, so who did they take? They took
Rager
in the first, Hurts in the second.
Davion
No,
Taylor.
it's 2020, wasn't it?
No, it's 2019. 2019 season, right?
No, I think it's 2020.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Rager in the first.
Dude, I remember sitting on my couch and you know that I do not like
Yeah.
knowing the pick before it's announced.
Oh, it's awful. I hate it.
So I'm sitting on my couch, and it's the second round, and I get a text from Chris, and he said, and the Eagles are on the Eagles make their selection. You know how it's like a couple seconds in between.
Yep.
The Eagles make their selection at the bottom, and then like Goodell comes out. So I'm like waiting for Goodell to come out, and I get a text from Chris, and it's like, "You're really gonna hate this pick." I'm like, "Oh, am I?" And like I start naming guys. I'm like, guys that I didn't want, but like, he's like, "No, worse, no, worse." I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then as Goodell's getting ready to say like, with the so and so pick in the second round, I'm like, it's Jalen fucking Hurts. And then he says it, and I'm like, and I'm just,
Yeah.
I want it to play in traffic.
So do you know the entire list of players they took in that draft?
I think I'm close.
I have
so
I have it up, by the way.
We got the first round was Rager. The second round was Hurts.
Yep.
Third round was Davion Taylor.
Correct.
Okay.
Fourth was Kayvon Wallace.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jonathan Hightower was in that class.
He was
He
in
was
the fifth. He was fifth round.
Yeah.
You're missing
and then,
you're missing the
Quez.
fourth round pick.
Quez
Quez.
Watkins.
Quez was a sixth round pick.
Yeah.
Sean Bradley.
He was a sixth round pick as
Was
well.
it that Prince dude?
Yep. Prince Tega
Driscoll?
Winogu or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
his name is was a sixth round pick.
Was
Driscoll was
Driscoll?
a fourth round pick, correct? And then there's one guy in the seventh round you'll probably never get.
He's a lineman, defensive end, right?
Defensive end, correct.
He's a white guy.
Casey Teahill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That could go down as the worst draft in Eagles history.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
Wow.
Awful.
And look where we're at. We're at
Exactly.
a good spot.
That they are. I know it's been a running joke on the show about your boy Carson Strong, Chris, but how bad does he have to look? The fact that they went out and got Ian Book to essentially take, his role, right? Like, and I believe Book's making the team. Like, they haven't put him on the practice squad.
Right
He's their third quarterback.
Howie said that in that press conference they're keeping 3. So
Right.
And
So-
they have 4 because of Sinet on the practice squad.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes. So the book one's a little confusing to me. If
I
I'm
mean,
being honest.
I like the
is
book
he
group.
really worse than Sinet? Like,
Who?
you gotta be like strong. Carson Strong.
Yeah, you don't know. And we'll never know. That
You
guy.
think he ever plays again?
I'm sure somebody
maybe
will
he'll get
scoop
a
him up on a
camp
practice
invite.
squad.
Yeah, or a camp
I
invite.
think he should like sign up for law school.
Yeah, or go
Maybe.
to the Canadian Football League or the XFL.
The arena. No, well, the arena's done, right?
Yeah, they can go to the
Yeah.
XFL.
They fold it.
Canadian League's done?
XFL, Don.
Wait, hold on.
That's
Let's go
back.
back to the arena. Is there
I
any
thought
more
you said-
arena
I thought you
football?
said
I know the
Cana-
Soul are done,
The Arena League's done, I believe.
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah. I thought you said Canadian League. Sorry.
No, he can go to the Canadian
Right.
League.
There you go,
Or
okay, so-
another.
Right.
Yes, the Arena League's done. The XFL, I believe, is starting back up.
Well, here's the thing. It's going to be like 3 or 4 different like spring football.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be really confusing.
Yes.
It'll
'Cause
be
everybody wants to recreate the NFL, which they'll never be able to do, but
Correct.
it's what they want. So
It's also, I mean, so what's the one that was this year? The SFL or
was that the ALF?
there's so many letters.
The AFL,
American Football League.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many of them.
The one that had
know.
the Stars.
Yeah, the Stars.
Okay. You're not going to sell football without playing the actual sport in the city.
I know. They play down in
Like Alabama
Birmingham
or
or
something.
whatever,
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck it is.
it's one city, right? They
It
all
was in Alabama, I believe.
it is in one of those weird cities.
Birmingham, yeah.
Yep.
I get that in Birmingham. What's the one in England? I get them confused.
Bridgeton.
No. It's
We're not a
one's
geography
Birmingham.
pod.
One's Birmingham, and one is
Binghamton?
Binghamton.
no.
There's like a Binghamton up in like Canada.
All right, hold on. We got to pull the map out real quick.
Oh,
I'm
no,
so
not the map.
confused.
Not the map.
I am so confused. All right, let's go to fucking sister fucking Alabama. All right,
It's Birmingham.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes, that's what we were saying.
Yeah, but what's the one? There's another one. No, there is a Birmingham, England too. There's one. There's
Okay.
England. Yeah. Okay. All right.
You got it done, dude.
Whew.
All you.
I felt like sixth grade history, like just like sweat dripping down my forehead, like. Whew.
Where does Trey Sermon fit on this team? Because they did claim
I
him
love
as well.
Trey Sermon. What a good move
It's
that
it's Jalen Hurts' boy from college, right?
is. Yep.
Oklahoma.
Yep. That's a great move for them to pick. He was a 3rd round pick last year, I think. 3rd or 4th round pick last year.
But
He was
Where
actually
does-
for like 3 or 4 weeks. He was like legit on fantasy. Like
Yeah.
no,
like,
sure,
people
but
like
where,
legitimately picked him up and.
but where
used
does
him.
he fit on this team? He's not their
Can he-
second. Is he
Can
the
he
third
kick
running back?
return and
Is he on
run?
his practice squad? Isn't he?
No, he's on the
No,
active
he's on
roster.
the active
Oh,
roster.
is he?
I think he could return.
Does
I don't know.
Does he get more snaps
Because-
out of the? Does he get more snaps out of in the backfield than Boston Scott?
No.
Does he get more snaps in the backfield than Kenneth Gainwell?
No.
You don't
Okay.
think so, really?
No.
I think he
No, I
might-
meant more than Scott. I meant.
It depends on what they're playing. Like
Yeah, if they play the Giants, Boston Scott's gonna get fucking 30 fucking reps. Yeah,
Giant
Yeah.
killer, man.
yeah.
he is a like a little bit of a bruiser. He can run through people. He's not going to go around you. He's going to try and go through you. So
Think he's a goal line guy, maybe?
could be a gold line guy. I like that move. That is such an underrated move.
It also seems like, especially early in the year last year, they really used Gainwell on the goal line too.
Yeah.
I don't think I think everybody this year thought that the Eagles were going to come in and say, or not say, but like I think a lot of people figured the Eagles are going to come in this year and Sanders is going to take a more of a backseat and Gainwell was going to kind of take more of a role. And I think the Eagles even thought that. And then once training camp started and like the preseason, like they've realized like, yeah, I don't think Gainwell has really like taken that much of a step. So I really think that Sanders is going to be the guy. I really do. Think
Yeah.
as long as he can stay healthy and keep and hold on to the ball, I really think he's going to be the guy.
I would love for it to happen, but I think that they're going to be a running back by committee team.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I think Sanders is going to get
The
the
bulk
most of
the
that.
work,
Yeah.
workload.
Yeah, where a lot of people thought Gainwell was going to take over that year, that role this year. I don't think it happens.
But then if he is that guy and he is the number one guy, I mean, what do you pay him if anything?
I don't think he's.
Yeah, we talked about this
We
last
did,
week.
yeah. Yep.
8-9 million.
Right.
I really don't. Yeah, I think even if he has a great year, I don't think he's going to get paid anywhere. So
No,
I
he's
just
always
running backs
hurt.
just don't. Yeah, running backs just don't get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Don't get paid. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I got you. You're distracted over there. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
Something just like pulled my chair. I don't know. It was weird. Like I just felt like
That's a
a
little.
jolt.
That's a
Yeah.
little weird.
Did you see me turn around?
Yeah, you looked a little
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah. I felt like something like shake, but
That's
whatever.
not, there's nothing behind you, so
No,
it's-
yeah. Well, that's the
it's a
thing.
little-
It's like,
a little
Yeah,
weird.
dude, like I thought like maybe my wife came in or something. Like,
No,
and I was thinking to myself, like, you guys would have saw her, but whatever.
If we see
No.
something behind you, we'll let you know.
yep.
I don't know if you guys would, honestly. you might
We'll
let me
throw,
die.
well, yeah,
I
we'll,
mean,
we'll
I
throw,
can see it, but
We'll throw a code word out at you, like a
Yeah.
pineapple. All right, that's a code word, pineapple.
Glizzy
Something
straw.
behind you.
Lizzie Straw.
So we will do against the spread in a little. Did you guys want to do against the spread, or do you want to do your prediction division by division first? What do you
I'm
want?
excited for both, so I don't really care.
Can I just talk real quick before we do that about Jason
for it.
Peters signing
Yep.
to the
Oh
Cowboys?
yeah,
Yep.
Come on, bro.
dude, that gave me Aja like that picture I
Can
saw.
No.
Can I be honest? I don't care.
I don't care either, but come on.
Right, because he's done. It's not.
Yeah,
He's not 28 who just in the prime of his career, the best in the league.
No, he's cooked. Like
Right.
I'm fine with him being on their line.
He actually had
I
a
don't
decent year
care.
last year.
He did have a
He was-
decent year for the Bears.
Uh,
I
I'm
just,
just telling you.
he was bad 2 years ago with the Eagles.
He was terrible the last 3 of his last 4 years here,
Yeah.
but last year he was decent. That's actually what got him paid, or not paid, but
It's
like
just
somebody
it just
to
gives
sign.
more opportunity for Fletcher Cox to destroy Dak. Or if Javon Hart,
Brandon
whoever's
Graham.
on this defensive line, like Brandon Graham, whoever's on the defensive line, will just get more opportunity to clock Dak.
I wonder if he lets him go. Just go ahead.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe he's
I
so
will-
loyal to the Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles.
dude.
He's gonna pull the scene from The Longest Yard where the lineman
Yep.
just step back.
I would not be surprised if like by like week 5 or 6 they cut him.
Or he's retired.
Yeah,
He can't do it anymore.
yeah.
And last thing I do want to bring up, did anybody see the Brandon Graham signatures yesterday that he did in the Deptford Mall?
Yes.
Yes.
I actually, I the guy who does those. That's where I actually get a lot of my signatures from too. Bobby Capone.
Really?
He's got some really good stuff. Over at his place. So
The one that says "fuck Tom Brady."
yeah, on the helmet, right?
Yeah, strip God goat.
Yeah.
Strips
the
it
man-
over,
Fuck
guy.
Dallas. Yeah.
He's a man of the people.
Oh, he is. And he was almost out of here. Like
Well,
he
the
really-
injury I thought was very serious. I thought that could be a chance where he.
No,
was,
I mean
he was
like
kinda
5
done.
years ago.
Oh well, yeah.
Well,
that's
yeah.
that too.
And that makes it that only solidifies even more of how great of a guy he is too. Like he put his head down after his first 4 or 5 years here, where he just was getting crushed and just completely like. And that's the thing is like in today's world, especially athletes, when it doesn't work out, they want to be they want a fresh start and this, that, and the other. And he just put his head down and worked hard, and he's known as one of the most beloved Philly athletes ever.
All time.
So.
We'll see. Well, we already did see.
Well,
it.
the
He didn't-
brackets, I was gonna say,
Yeah, we did see it. And he
he
didn't
made
get
it
very
pretty far.
He didn't get that far.
Yeah, he did. He made it to like the third or fourth
Third
round.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he's oh, we're not getting into this because if he's up there, he would go to the final four. But whatever, I digress.
He made it 3 rounds. I never see. I had a fight with Doug too a couple weeks ago where he
Well,
told
Doug's an
me
asshole.
episode 14 at the hour and 30th mark or whatever fucking stupid shit he said. He said, "You said that Brandon Graham was the most beloved," and I said, "No, I didn't." I said he's up there. He said, "No." He said, and then in the 16th episode,
Is
you
that
said
the
this
episode
and
he
that.
was on? Is that the episode he was on? Because we had a big debate when he was on.
It was
And
it was around
and
that.
you,
Yeah.
and you freaked the hell out.
Yeah.
You started screaming at.
Yeah,
it was
because he
great.
brought up the Giants, and I don't give a fuck about the Giants. So like, so
That's right. That's right. You did start.
Yeah.
You started cursing out every single
Yeah.
player
Giant,
to ever
yeah.
wear a Giant
Yeah.
uniform. It was crazy.
But yeah, I mean, he was just like, yeah, on the 16th episode, you said this at this time, and I'm like, dude, I never said he was. I said he's up there. I never said he was number 1, number 2. Whoa, number 1, number 2, number 3. I never said. I just said he's up there.
Right. Fair enough. Division previews. Let's start in the AFC. Let's start with the AFC East. What do you guys got?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Hold on, I'm still pulling. Sorry, I was reading a text message. What are we doing here? The
Rank them 1 to 4.
AFC. Okay,
AFC East.
AFC East. I got the Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Jets.
Oh, you want 1 through 4? Okay.
I agree. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
I agree with that. Okay. Easy
I think
enough.
the Patriots and Dolphins could battle each other for that number 2, but I do think it ends with the Dolphins making the playoffs as a wild card.
Agreed. AFC West. I feel like this one could go kind of any number of ways.
So yeah, whatever you have in this, it's not wrong. So like there's no wrong answer. I got
Just got the hot dog delivered.
there you go.
There
You
you
want to do it now while it's like
No. It's just do the division preview and
All
I'll
right.
try to figure this out.
all right. So I got the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Raiders, the Broncos, but I could see it. The Broncos,
The Chiefs,
winning
Chargers,
too.
Raiders, Broncos.
Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Broncos. Yep,
I got
Um,
Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos,
which could very
Raiders.
well happen.
And I have
Like,
something
it's crazy.
completely different than you two as well. I
Right,
have
Chargers, yeah.
Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders.
Yeah, I could see that. That division's the best division of football.
Yeah, it's
Agreed,
crazy.
100%. Yep.
Scary. I would hate to be in that division.
It's
As a
nuts.
fan.
It's murderer's row. And like the Broncos, the only thing they've been missing the last handful of years was a quarterback. They
Yeah.
got him. So, AFC North.
I got Cleveland, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Sorry, not Cleveland.
I was gonna say
Cincinnati, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland.
I got Baltimore, Cincinnati, Steelers, Browns. So my top 2 are
Who's
opposite of
playing
yours.
quarterback for the Browns? While Watson's out.
Is it
Jacoby
what's his face?
Brissett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Duh. Who's the starter for the Steelers? Did Trubisky win that job?
Trubisky won the job.
Trubisky, yeah. Today actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll go Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, Browns.
But I also could see the Steelers having like a winning record as a 3 seed.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like
they haven't had a losing record in like the past 20.
Tomlin's whole career. Yeah, his whole time being there, he's never had. So
Yeah, but
losing
you got
record,
Trubisky now and not Big Ben.
yeah, but
so,
I think they really like Pickett, and Pickett's going to be decent. Like he's and eventually he's going to take over.
yeah, I can see that.
They
I
might
mean,
have,
they're not going on a Super Bowl run, but
they have a solid quarterback room up there.
yeah.
Trubisky, Pickett, and Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph's not that bad of a player to be your number 3.
And like I think they're really coached really well. I think they have one of the best defenses in the league. And they have a good receiving core. Like they have a good run game. It's really just the quarterback.
Yep.
So I think a lot of people are really sleeping on the Steelers. Again, I think they come in third, but they could have a winning record.
Winning
Close
record.
to
Yep.
it. They may not make the playoffs because of how deep the AFC is in general as a whole.
Yep. AFC South.
Go ahead, Chris. I go first.
Indy. And then
I feel like it's one of two teams I feel like at the top.
it's Indy and Tennessee. Indy's
Yeah.
1, Tennessee is 2. Then Jacksonville last and Houston third.
That's
Houston
what I got
third,
too.
huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wait. Oh, you got the Jags last?
Yeah.
I got the other way around. I got Colts, Titans, Jags, Texans.
That's what I have as well.
I think the Jags are going to be better than what they were last year, but
It can't be much worse,
see.
to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
right. It's
One
hard-
more year
it's
of
hard to
Trevor
be worse,
Lawrence
yeah.
and Eddie and
New coach.
How the fuck do you say the cool running back's name? Did I say it right?
ETN.
Etienne.
ETN.
Yeah, ETN. Okay. You got him back healthy. I think they'll be better than last year.
Christian Kirk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's go over to the NFC. Let's do, and I'm going to do this on purpose. Let's save the NFC East for last. So let's go NFC South.
Let's
So
see.
Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks.
All right, so I got my Bucks are 1.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you can go down.
Oh no, okay. Bucks, Panthers, Saints, Falcons.
Same exact way.
And I think the Saints could surprise people too.
I think Panthers make the playoffs
Wow.
this year.
You think so? You think Baker leads them, huh?
I think they're the last wild card team.
Okay. I
don't
agree with that.
think
Bucks,
Baker-
Panthers,
I don't
Saints,
think-
Falcons.
Baker leads them. I think that defense plays really well, and
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey helps them out a ton.
So going to the Saints too. I know we're talking about the Panthers, but I think the Panthers could be either. I don't know. I don't know if I can give that to them yet. I really think there's only one team coming out of this division, but I think if the Panthers come in second, they're gonna have to have like 8 or 9 wins, and I don't know. Does that get you into the playoffs? I mean, I guess it could as a last
chance.
wild card.
Yeah, there's a
Got in
chance.
last year.
But I also think the Saints come in third, but they could so many people either think the Saints are gonna be way better than what they probably will be, or way worse than what they probably will be. I really wouldn't be surprised if the Saints get like 6, 7, 8 wins. I really wouldn't.
I would hope they don't because we have their
I was
pick.
say for
Yeah,
the
of
Eagles'
course,
sake, I want
of
them to be
course.
as bad as possible.
Of course, but here's the thing: it's like 2 weeks ago, everybody's saying, "Watch out for the Saints! Watch out for the Saints!" Dude, they're like trading every guy that they have. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
so
NFC North.
I think the Falcons are going to be a
Sorry.
fucking shit show. Sorry,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they're going to be the worst team in football.
they're going to be top,
gonna get the
bottom
number
3,
one pick.
bottom 3, absolutely.
NFC North.
Packers, Vikings, Bears. No, I'm going to change it on the fly. Packers, Vikings, Detroit, Bears.
So I
think I agree with that.
actually have the Vikings winning the division. I think the Packers still make the playoffs,
Yep.
but I got the Vikings winning the division only because I have a bet going
Okay,
on. So.
I like it. A nice little future bet. I like
Yeah.
it.
Of all the division winners, I said it a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
So I got the Vikings, the Packers, the Lions, the Bears.
Okay. I do think the Lions will be a little more competitive this year. They were the first half of the year. They were in a lot of games last year.
You guys,
Yeah.
did you see that line for the game against the Eagles?
I did. Yes.
It
Yeah.
moved from 10 to 4.
Yeah.
It was 3.5 when I looked
Yeah.
at it.
Is it 3.5?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So speaking of the Falcons and now the Bears, I think they're 2 of the 3 teams that are going to be so bad this year.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
think the third team is
Houston.
also in the NFC.
Oh, really?
That's going to be a bottom 3, yeah.
Let's go NFC West.
And this is where it comes. So I got the Rams, the Cardinals, the Niners, the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are going to probably be the worst team in the league.
I have Rams, Cardinals.
Or maybe Bears.
I
But
have Rams, 49ers, Cardinals, Seahawks.
That's what I have as well.
So anti-Niners, it's not even funny.
I am too because I think both their quarterbacks suck,
yeah,
but I think their defense is just so goddamn good.
it is. It's really
and
good.
they have weapons. I mean, Debo and
This-
Ayuk and
So I got the Rams,
Kittle.
Cardinals, Niners, Seahawks,
Kittle,
and I
yep.
think the reason I really have the Niners as the 3, and again, they may make the playoffs as a 3 in their division, but I just think because I hate them so much, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, let's do the NFC East.
Go ahead, Chris.
Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants.
Yeah, that's what I got to.
That is what I have as well.
But the Cowboys really could.
Yeah.
They could win the division. So
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's between the Eagles and Cowboys.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So,
And I think, and here's the thing: I think both Washington and New York are going in the right direction,
Yeah, they sure are.
and I just think it's a matter of time before one of those, in the next couple of years, really is
Steps
starting
up.
to play with us. Yeah, but I just don't think it's this year.
right. Before we do against the spread, should I
let's
do this?
Yeah, I see you. I see you preparing it.
Well, It's
What
cold
kind of- what kind of
already.
beer we got?
It's cold already, by the way. I believe this is a Miller Lite. That's the only thing I had.
Okay.
And I looked at the expiration date. It expired like 2 days ago.
Oh, nice.
So how I don't even know how to attack this here.
Got to go straw straight through.
Straw straight through, huh? Hopefully I don't puncture a side here. Oh no.
Uh
All right, hold on. Oh no, I'm puncturing sides and shit. Dude, this is methodical. All right, I got the straw.
It's kind of
through.
evil.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. All right, I got the straw. Oh my god, that's fucking gross. I'm regretting this. So what?
So
So
now,
I just
Who
drank.
knows?
I just,
Maybe I texted your wife on the side and said, "Hey, you guys should have hot dogs for dinner tonight."
now that drops into the beer. Hold it up, Mike.
All right, drops into the beer. This is I don't know how to attack this right now. I'm a little.
What do you mean?
nervous.
Just drink it.
Sure.
Just put it in your mouth. That's what she said. That's what he said.
I'm nervous. Do I just go?
Just
for it?
go.
You guys talk. Make it a
Just
little
put
less
your
awkward
mouth
while you're
on it.
watching
Just
me.
put your mouth on it.
No, it's not pleasant. No, it's not. Oh my
I
god,
love
it's not like. Again, I said it 2 weeks ago when we were talking about it. Drinking beer from a straw is weird to begin with,
Right.
but it's a thick straw. Like it doesn't make the beer taste like a hot dog.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like beer. But
Okay, but why-
I got like a chunk of hot dog that came in with
I
the beer.
Love that. Love that.
I don't
Yeah.
love that.
All right, so
what
now you got to take a bite out of it.
I gotta take a bite.
I told you this.
Wow, for dramatic effect, I was gonna be surprised, but thanks, though. thanks for ruining the surprise. It's a cold hot dog, by the way. Not bad.
Well, then try it again with the straw. No, seriously. Why not?
Flip it the other way. That was more in there.
Why? You might not get a fucking like big ass fucking chunk of it. Just take a sip.
I hate you guys.
Is this cold beer too?
It is, yeah. It was in the fridge, so it's nice and cold.
Yep. Yeah.
No, it still doesn't. It's still weird.
What's the difference between that and like biting out of it?
That's a good question, Dom. I don't have an answer for you.
Okay.
Psychologically, it's. I don't know. It's a good question.
I respect that.
I don't have an answer, but hot dog and beer not bad. I'll be honest.
Okay.
But beer out of a hot dog,
Not good.
I wouldn't do that. No.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to get this hot dog down.
That's what she said.
All right. Well, there you go.
You're struggling to get the meat down, baby.
All right, it's down.
That's what she said.
We're just full of that's what she said jokes. All right. Well, it's been a while since we got to do it. Let me pull it up here against the spread.
I've
is
been waiting
back.
for this.
We're
gonna get wacky here.
I hate to remind the listeners, but Dom did beat me last year.
I don't hate reminding listeners.
You know, I don't like it. So I came a little harder this year.
Okay.
I'm picking.
Well,
some big
now we have a
names. We'll
third,
see.
so like
We do, yes.
it's it's gonna make things even more interesting.
We are. And I got a nice cold beer to drink.
There you go, dude. Did you know that? So how do you pour your beer? So when you get a cup,
I usually don't
drink it. You usually drink it out of the can or
Yeah.
the bottle. I understand, but if you're gonna pour a beer,
Isn't
how
the
do you do
correct way? You got to like tilt the.
No.
Tilt the,
So no,
correct.
exactly.
yeah, no, that's how you.
No, that gets you bloated, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Really?
Release the carbon.
Dude, fucking what's his name? John
John
Taffer?
Taffer?
Yeah, John Taffer, yeah.
He knows everything.
Dude, fucking expert. He posted a video over the weekend on TikTok. He said a lot of people think it's the tilt. And exactly what Chris said, it bloats you. Like
Yeah, but if you
have
do
to
the
just- you have
tilt,
to
it
just-
doesn't have all those bubbles. I don't want the
Yeah,
bubbles.
but the bubbles are good. It helps release the
right. The gas. Yeah.
gas in it. If not, it sits in
Dude,
your
he got a fucking napkin. He got a napkin
Yeah, I
and
do
he put it
remember
in.
this.
He
Yep.
put it in and it like disappeared. And then he
Right.
put it in the one that he just poured regular and it stayed fine.
Okay, that's nuts. That's good to know.
So
So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
yeah,
All
let's
right,
let's
there
let's,
we go.
let's go Chris go first. So we
All
do
right.
one at a time, right?
Nah.
what? What do you wanna do?
Do all 5 of them.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go with my actual spread first. I'm going to take the Bills minus 2.5,
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
the Eagles minus 4.
Okay.
Well, is it 3.5 now? Because it did change.
It was 3.5. Well,
All right.
we'll give you 3.5.
And the Dolphins minus 3.
Who did the Dolphins play again?
The Patriots.
Patriots minus 3. Okay, I like that too. I thought about that one.
And then I'm going over in the Bills and LA game. That's
What-
51.
okay.
And then I'm going to go under in the 49ers and Chicago game of 41.
That's tough.
I'm going under.
That was 49ers and Chicago.
Yep.
Just gotta write them down so I
41's
can keep
low.
track. 41 is very low.
Yeah, I just think they're going
I could see it happening. I'm not saying you're crazy for doing that.
Yeah.
I just think it's like on Vegas's end. That's really low.
Yep. Dom, go ahead.
All right, I got the first game. I got Ravens at Jets. I got Ravens minus 6.5. That's how bad I think the Jets are going to be.
The Jets stink.
Yeah,
There's no
and
secret.
And,
And,
is Wilson playing?
it actually just popped up across the screen. He might be there for game 1.
Okay.
He
Alright.
also stinks. So
He
whatever.
does stink.
All right, so now I got the Niners at Bears. I got the Niners minus 6.5.
It's a big line for the Niners.
It is,
I'll be honest.
especially on the road too.
It's
Yeah.
a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
True. Next, I got the Vikings at Packers. I got the Vikings plus 1.5.
That is
Yeah.
that's.
Or is it
Oh,
who's no? It's Packers at Vikings, I think. Right.
The Vikings
The
are
Vikings
home.
are
I
home.
believe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe so. Yeah.
So that's why I kind of like it better. Right. I
Yeah.
think what
home
so
home
wait.
underdogs, right?
Yeah. So how they're home underdogs?
yeah. That guy's a new head coach.
I might have gotten that wrong.
A tough one for his first game.
Yeah, I guess.
That might
Right.
be why they're a home dog.
Right. Next up, I got for the over unders. I got Chiefs at Cardinals over 53.5.
Or 53.5.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this one is really
Did you say
low. too.
that was Chiefs and Cardinals?
Chiefs Cardinals, yeah.
Wasn't last year your thing just hit the over on every single Arizona Cardinals game?
Yep. Every Cardinals game just hit
Every
the over.
Cardinals game you took the over.
Yep. And then the last one, I thought this was kind of low. I got the overs for the Bucks at Cowboys 50.5.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
I thought that would be around like 53, 54,
Yeah.
and a half.
Okay. I dig it. I have, and I know, Dom, you always say you hate going division games, but I got Chargers and Raiders. I get the
Well, I'm going
Chargers.
division.
What?
I went division with the
Did
Packers
you?
and
I know you
Vikings.
usually say you don't like touching division games. Chargers minus 3.5 against the Raiders. I'm going to go back to I'm going to go to the Chiefs Cardinals game. Chiefs minus 3.5. I like it. And then I have the opposite of what you had, Chris. I have the Rams against the Bills plus 2.5 for the
Okay.
Rams. I think
Sweet,
it's
the
a very
Rams-
close.
Rams are dogs too. At home?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
They people hate Rams this year. I don't know why.
Yeah. I feel like that game's going to be really close, so I'm comfortable getting the points.
Yeah.
I don't, as much as everybody loves them, I don't like their receivers this year. I like
Who's that?
Cup. I like Cup, and
Rams.
that's it. I hate
I think-
Allen Robinson.
Do you really?
I
I
hate
think. See, I like Allen Robinson a lot. I actually think he's gonna. He may,
revive his
revive
career.
his career. Yeah.
Got somebody throwing to him now.
Yeah.
He's never had that.
Right.
Blake Bortles and
Bortles used to get it to him.
Trubisky, God forbid.
Right.
That's his fault for following the money, though.
Yeah, true.
Going up to Chicago.
Yeah,
True.
fair. And then I had the Colts Texans under 45.5. I think both offenses kind of suck. And then this one might surprise people. Eagles Lions under 48.5.
No, I think you're good there. I think that's smart.
Yeah,
They're going to try and not.
a lot of people are overhyping, I think, this Eagles offense before they actually do anything.
Yeah, it's
So I think they're going to be slow out of the gate, and Detroit's nothing special. So I think they'll be under 48.5.
Not just that, they're not going to use those crazy plays. They're going to try and keep them under wraps.
Right, yep, exactly.
They might play a vanilla offense.
Yeah, hopefully not too vanilla, or else they'll lose to the fucking Lions.
I could see that under 48.5 too, because it might be like a 21-17 hard fought battle.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. I do. The more I'm thinking about it, I really like how Sirianni can change in-game play calls.
Yeah. Dude, I said that. What did I say that last week?
Yep, that
Or
dude.
a couple weeks ago?
He can be in the middle of a game and he swallows his pride every single time.
It's the three coaches that we've seen in our lifetime have been egomaniac.
Yep.
Will not change anything in game. You know, week to week maybe, but like between Chip and Andy and Doug, you know,
It's their way or the highway.
yeah, right. And like we've seen this with Sirianni. And again, Sirianni may come in this year and totally prove me wrong, but or make me look stupid. But like what we saw last year, that's why I have hope for the guy, because he's willing to swallow his pride and change up what he's doing in the middle of the game.
Yeah, not just wait until next week.
Yeah, I think if things kind of go wrong this season, I think there's two people at the top of the list to blame. And I actually don't put Sirianni. Maybe he's third, but I don't put him in the top two. I think if things go poorly, I think number one, we look at Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
And then I think number two, with the way they built this defense, is Jonathan Gannon. If things don't go well this season.
Well, remember even last year we were saying that too about Gannon too, like.
But they address some serious needs on the defense.
Yeah, of course.
There's no excuse.
They brought in a safety. They brought in another cornerback. They brought in
a few linebackers.
Yeah, the first round pick was a defensive tackle who is a fucking phenom.
Yep.
You know, looks the part. And then you bring in like you said, the linebackers. So yeah,
So
it's his job to lose.
Yeah, agreed.
And actually, do you guys see Nakobe Dean's not even going to be on the field? Like he's going to be subbing in.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
Well, I've been
That's
saying
fine.
too,
Like,
I've been saying too, like I didn't think it was ever going to be the plan was to him start off. I think he's going to come out on third down, especially run downs, or running downs, and then by like I keep saying, the best player is eventually going to be on the field, but especially with the Eagles, especially in most of our lifetime, between Andy to Chip, Doug to now Nick, rookies, you gotta prove yourself before they just throw you out there. So, I think by week 5, week 6, week 7, the best player is going to be on the field, and I think that's going to be Dean.
I think our best case scenario is that he doesn't get on the field this year. Like he gets very limited roles, because that means that Kaiser and TJ Edwards are doing their jobs, and he's just learning.
Yeah, but I think he's better than TJ.
I would love that to be the case, but even if he's not, he gets a year to redshirt and they come in on some plays and just study the game speed and all of that.
But why wouldn't you want the best if he's the best player available?
The best player, yes, but
okay, that makes sense.
I would also be okay with them saying, you know what, we're good with TJ Edwards. We're gonna rock with.
Well,
this.
I what I hope it is, and if that does happen, I just hope it's not. We all see that Dean is better, as the fans see that. Right. Okay, Dean is better. But the Eagles just won't do it, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, that'll be Sirianni proving me wrong, or saying, I guess proving me wrong was he doesn't make the adjustments, and that's a part of the adjustments.
Yep.
So if that happens,
you'll find a way to let Sirianni off the hook. You'll blame it on Gannon at that point.
Yeah.
It's your boy.
I see. I don't love Sirianni. I just. I'm the type of person that likes a player's coach. That's why I like Rob Thompson. That's why I liked Charlie. I liked Charlie but
He didn't like Gabe though. He was a players coach.
you think?
I think so. Yeah, I think the players liked him.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
could
was.
be
I
wrong,
don't.
but
I,
I
but
think he was.
but I said at the beginning of this episode, I don't. It's not true. I said I don't like him or dislike him.
He was just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I think there's more than just being a player. Like I think you have to be a player's coach, but also be a good coach. Like, I just don't know if Gabe was that, or at least that point in his career.
Right.
Maybe
Yeah.
he is now. I don't know, but it's hard to come in somewhere new as your first job
Sure.
and succeed. But yeah, I don't know. There's something that I really like about players coaches, and it really works out when they're good coaches. So.
Absolutely. I agree. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here? We got some time if you guys want to just hang out, bullshit, relax.
Yeah. We got another glizzy or
No, I think
want
I'm done.
another-
I think I'm done with those. It's like almost 10:30 at night. I got work tomorrow. I
I
need to
hear
take
ya.
it easy on the glizzy tonight.
lightweight.
It is what it is. It's it's a holiday weekend. I just
Top 5 Adam Sandler movies. Let's
Oh,
go.
here we go.
top
Let me pull up my list.
I mean, I said we got 15 minutes, not 45.
Yeah. I was gonna say I could do a whole episode on this.
I'll have to look. I can't think off the top of my head. Hold on. Let me take a look at the Adam Sandler movies.
Let me think real quick. I'll write them down too.
All right, I got.
Don probably already has this list.
Yeah, I have a
written
list.
down.
All right, so for number 5, we said top 5, right? Because I got 18.
Okay.
All right, number 5, I got Mr. Deeds, which is probably an unpopular opinion. Number
It's
4,
fine.
number 4, I think this has to be everybody's top 4 in whatever order you do. Happy Gilmore is number 4.
Okay.
Number 3 is The Wedding Singer.
Okay.
Number 2 is Big Daddy.
Okay.
And number
I
1 is
was-
Billy Madison.
Okay. I was waiting for Big Daddy because I think that's number 1 on my list.
Yeah, no, that's legit.
Yeah, I think I think that's number 1 on my list. I think Billy Madison 2, Happy Gilmore 3. Fuck. I gotta think about this. See, I don't have a list. I wasn't.
Do you want
set
me to
up
like
for this.
start spinning
I
out?
think no. I have a list. I have a list
okay.
of Adam Sandler movies here. I'm trying to think.
Chuck and Larry.
Dom, you know this. One of my favorite movies growing up. I might put it
yeah.
on the list.
Yeah.
8 Crazy Nights. It's a
Is that
hilarious
really number
movie.
5 though?
I don't know if it is. It's so good though.
I love
There's-
the Crazy
There's
Nights.
so many good movies. Chuck and Larry's great.
50 First Dates, I love.
50
I know
First
that's an
Dates.
unpopular
Yeah,
opinion,
50
too.
First Dates is
That's a good
great.
one.
Even like some of the newer stuff, like Just Go With It, I thought was funny.
Yeah, just go with it's good.
Hustle-
I love both Grown Ups.
I
Hustle.
love Grown Ups 1. Grown Ups 2 was eh.
All right, mine is 5 The Wedding Singer,
Okay.
4 Big Daddy, 3 Waterboy,
Yep, it's a good one.
2 Happy Gilmore, 1 Billy Madison. But tied at number 5 for The Wedding Singer, I grew up with this movie, Little Nicky.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
I like it. It's probably like lower on my list, but it's one of those like you have to go into it like Billy Madison. Okay, Billy Madison. You would agree? Would you guys agree that like it's a stupid like? It's kind of like it's not slapstick, but like it's a kind of like a stupid like
Yeah,
movie or whatever. But it's also like really good. Where like Little Nicky, I think it's okay. Like it's okay, but like it's so stupid, and like that's what makes it
funny.
right. Like that's what makes it better. Like Billy Madison is a good movie, and it's stupid. Like Little Nicky's okay, but like stupid, and like that's what I enjoy about it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. Like even his like serious role, like Spanglish is great. Click. I mean, Click
was pretty good, too.
funny. Yeah. The Longest Yard was really good.
Uncut Gems.
I didn't love Uncut Gems as
I-
much. Hustle, I thought was better than Uncut Gems.
I agree with that.
Uh,
Honestly, Hustle might actually like be pretty like far on my list. Going back to Grown Ups too. The first two, 1 and 2.
Okay.
Grown Ups 1, I thought was a better movie. I actually thought Grown Ups 2 was funnier.
Okay. I think I've only seen Grown Ups 2 like maybe once or twice, so I don't have
Yeah,
as much emotion to that movie.
no, for sure. There's also one that Did you guys ever see Funny People?
I have, yes.
I don't love that movie
The
because
movie I thought was terrible. To be honest with you.
so I think the idea was good, but I think what makes me dislike it is the fact that it's a Judd Apatow movie. Seth Rogen is in it, Leslie Mann is in it, whatever. It's not like a Sandler role, you know. It's not like every movie you see Sandler, he's like he's the guy you feel bad for. He gets the hot chick, and like that's kind of like Jason Bateman too, but that's like a whole nother fucking thing. But Funny People, I just feel like it's just not a Sandler movie.
Well,
it's not something he does. Like he's a real dickhead in it, and like I just don't think he ever plays that role. It's not his movie.
Well, my biggest problem with it was with a title like Funny People. I expected like a really funny, like hilarious movie. If I remember correctly, it was like a depressing fucking movie.
He was dying. Yeah,
like, it was a depressing movie.
So like Chris, have you ever seen it?
Is that the one with Seth Rogen and Gordon Levitt, where he's got cancer?
No,
that's
50-50. That's also
a great
very good movie.
Unreal movie. It's terrific. I love that movie.
Funny People is Sandler's like this big time stand-up comedian, and he kind of like takes like not a hiatus, but like he hasn't done a lot of work lately. He hires Seth Rogen, who actually Jonah Hill's in it too, actually for a little bit. He hires Seth Rogen to be his writer, like to go on tour with him, and eventually like because he's a stand-up comedian, Seth Rogen like starts to open for him at like on the road, and basically I think like Adam Sandler's character is like dying, and he like falls in love with like a girl, or he like rekindles with Leslie Mann, her character, who like is already married, but like her husband like is cheating on her, so it always works out for Adam Sandler's character in the end. But I think the whole idea of Funny People is like because they're stand-up comedians.
This cast is nutty. I'm not gonna lie. It is a ridiculous cast for Funny People.
Funny People, yeah. It's Seth Rogen, Leslie Mann, Jonah Hill, obviously Sandler. I'm trying to think who else is in that.
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza's in it, yeah.
Aziz Ansari.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who the other roommate is, because Seth Rogen's roommates are Jonah Hill and somebody else. It's not Aziz Ansari, is
Eric
it?
Bana?
Maybe.
Jason Schwartzman? I don't know who that is.
I think that's who it is. Jason Schwartzman, yeah.
Okay.
No. I don't know. Whatever. I haven't seen that movie in so long, but...
And then Norm Macdonald, Ray Romano.
It's a bunch of like
Dick.
little roles, yeah.
Eminem had an appearance in it.
I think they all play like stand-up comedians who he meets on the road and stuff.
Yeah. Justin Long.
But it's a shame because I love Judd.
Elizabeth Banks.
Judd Apatow is like one of my heroes, and it's kind of the movie's kind of a dud.
Yep. No, I agree. I agree with you.
It just like for whatever reason, like him and Sandler's just like it just kind of not didn't work out because dude, you know they were like best friends like back in the day. They like were roommates together before they made it big, and like
Rogen and Sandler.
No, Sandler and Apatow.
Yeah,
and I love
I
Apatow movies.
That. Yeah.
I love Apatow movies. Super bad.
I'm pretty sure we've talked about that exactly before. Yeah.
So it just for whatever reason just doesn't like Sandler's movies don't coincide with Apatow's movies in my mind. So like they're just very different.
Right.
So it's kind of weird to see Sandler play something that Judd Apatow writes.
Fair enough.
I'm very passionate about Adam Sandler, so
you are, and now Chris is lost because we just spent 15 minutes talking about a movie he's never seen.
Yeah.
But I do love me some Adam Sandler,
dude. I'd say it's worth watching. It definitely is worth watching.
I share a birthday with Adam Sandler.
Really?
Yeah, his birthday's September 9th.
Okay, there you go. I like it.
It's coming up, man.
Yeah, this Friday.
Yep.
There you go, and then you have a good weekend of football.
Yep.
There you go. So you guys ready to
Dude,
get out of here?
I got my Robin Williams movies. I got my Vince Vaughn movies list.
Okay.
Vince Vaughn.
I know we're trying to get out.
How many do you have? 3 for Vince Vaughn?
What's that?
You have 3 for Vince Vaughn?
No, I got 10 right here.
Dodgeball.
I got 10. I've seen 10 Vince Vaughn movies.
Hold on. Why are you a hater of Vince Vaughn, Chris?
I'm not a hater of him. I just don't remember. He's
His
not.
catalog's not the biggest.
Yeah,
will
I
say that.
remember like Dodgeball, great in Dodgeball, and Wedding Crashers with Owen Wilson.
Great,
That's
great
kind
in
of
Wedding
like the only
Crashers.
two I really remember him.
Brother.
Fred Claus.
Brother,
Fred
I'm
Claus.
gonna name 10 movies right here. You're gonna say, wow, those are like at least 8 of them are great,
Good.
or 7 of them. Old School,
Oh, yeah,
Old
yeah,
School's great.
yeah.
Four Christmases, great. The Dilemma was okay. The Internship was okay. Hacksaw Ridge, he plays a serious role.
I've never seen
It's
it.
very good. Fred Claus, great. Couples Retreat, great.
Great movie.
The
Great
Breakup,
movie.
great.
That's what
Jennifer
Jennifer.
Aniston.
Yeah. And then Dodgeball and Wedding Crashers. So that's 10.
A lot of good movies in there. I will say that. A lot of good movies.
You don't think of it like
top 5 Rob Williams movies. Now I'm curious.
On there.
I got 9 that I've seen.
Okay, I'll ask for 5, but 9's fine too.
Night at the Museum.
Okay.
That's all of them though. Hook, Jumanji, Good Morning Vietnam, and then this is probably my top 5. Mrs. Doubtfire's 5, Aladdin 4, Birdcage is 3, Dead Poet Society 2, and Good Will Hunting is 1.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Call.
1 and 2 have to go that way. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Either way too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But did you guys ever see the Birdcage?
I have not. No.
Stop everything you're doing. Like the next movie you watch is the Birdcage.
That's not the. That's not the one with Michael Keaton, is it?
No.
I'm thinking something different.
Nathan Lane.
Is that the one where he's gay?
Yeah, he plays a gay character.
Oh.
He they own a nightclub in Miami, and his son comes home from college, I think, and the girlfriend, her dad's running for like Senate or something. He's like super conservative, and they bring him home to meet his parents. So, they don't know that his family he's got 2 dads, and it's Nathan Lane and Robin Williams are the dads, and it's just like it's tremendous. It's really so good.
I was thinking Birdman with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Nominated for an Oscar. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right, you guys ready to get out of here?
Yeah, next week I'll have my Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill.
Yep. And listen, it's been a while since I've done this. Hopefully, I don't blow everybody's ears out. But the Eagles play in less than a week, so I feel like I got to do it just to end the show.
Yep.
Just have to do it. Let's let it ride it out. Give me a prediction for the game. What are you guys thinking?
23-20.
I got 24-17.
And both hit the under there.
Yep.
Yeah, I like. I'm going to 23-16.
Okay.
Eagles W.
I
they'll
think we
win.
all picking the Eagles to win, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I don't think any of us. I mean, who knows? I don't think any of us are complete homers, but we're going to pick them to win every game.
No.
So if we see a loss, we'll call it as a loss.
I got them losing week 2, so
Minnesota.
we'll get there. We'll get there when we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys next Monday, and go Birds.